It is only a matter of time before Bitcoin gets back above $100,000. We have gotten so many bullish catalysts literally within just last hour or two. I feel like I had to make a video. I respect your guys' time. We are going to jump straight into it. As you're coming in, give me a preliminary like, comment down below. Where do you think's happening? Holy smokes. Trump is announcing a huge news conference tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the Oval Office regarding a major trade deal with representatives of a big and highly respected country, the first of many. We're going to talk more about that in just a second. And gosh, I'm getting right into it. I forgot my intro, but for those that are new, welcome back. My name's Doc. Throughout the day, I'm a resident physician, and at night, I take you guys on my crypto investing journey. I'm just so excited. I'm skipping intros because I'm that excited. We are back above $98,000, and that is news based on news that we got a new trade deal. Plus, that's honestly like one of two or three things that's popping off right now that's helping the market. Guys, we are approximately 12% away from all-time highs. It is just a matter of time. Yes, my take on this is it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when we hit new all-time highs. Bitcoin getting so close to back above back to $100,000, and then it's just a matter of time before we hit $109,000. Enough of looking at the charts. Let's get back into it. We said big press conference tomorrow morning. Not only that, super huge. Arizona, they sign a Bitcoin strategic reserve. This literally just comes after, I don't know, a couple days after they denied it. Their governor denied it. Well, guess what? Now Arizona becomes the second state to pass a Bitcoin strategic reserve bill into law. Huge. And I tweeted about this, yesterday, once New Hampshire made their Bitcoin strategic reserve bill. I said huge. This creates the first domino for other states to follow suit. And if you think about it, it's tough to be the first, right? It is tough to be the first. But New Hampshire got it done, got the bill across the finish line, and guess what? Arizona follows up literally just a day later, and Texas, they just passed their Bitcoin strategic reserve out of the House committee. Now it's headed to the floor for a final vote before going to the governor's desk. Guess what? Texas, trying to stay apolitical, they lean to the right. The right now is adopting Bitcoin. Regardless of whatever you think of this administration, it's great for crypto. Hopefully, Texas can be the third state to adopt a Bitcoin strategic reserve. You know, I had to comment down here. I'm a Texan. I'd love to see this happen. Let me know down below, where do you guys think is going to be the next state to pass a Bitcoin strategic reserve? Oh, you think that's not all? Oh no, we got way more bull porn, for lack of a better term, coming up today. Treasury Secretary Bessent, when he was testifying before Congress, said that digital assets are an important source of innovation that's going to drive usage of the US dollar. Guys, this is one of the most important people on the cabinet of the current administration who is championing, pioneering crypto. If you would have told me this 2 years ago, that the presidential cabinet is going to be rallying for crypto, trying to adopt new legislation that's pro-crypto, I would have said you're crazy. Here we are, 2025. The horizon is bright. The other interesting thing is Zero Hedge is saying, hey guys, debt is about to go up. And you might think this is a bad thing, but when debt goes up, that means the US has to print more money, and that's good for risk on assets. So why is he saying that debt's about to go up? Well, that's because the bill is going to be passed where they're saying there's no tax on tips, no tax on senior Social Security, no tax on overtime. Obviously, we have to fund these things one way or another, and this is going to lead to more money printing, which we just said is good for risk on assets like Bitcoin. Again, so Bitcoin right around 98,000. Bitcoin dominance flying. Holy crap, this thing took the fast elevator all the way up. And the reason that I'm showing you this right now, I know we mentioned this in our last video, Bitcoin above 65%, closing in on 66, 67, is as Bitcoin rises in price, it's doing so faster than altcoins. Now, this is the crypto bubbles here. I'm going to refresh this. Tons of green on news that we have a new trade deal that's going to get announced tomorrow. Yes, this is reassuring that we're seeing green, but a lot of these projects i.e., the majority of these projects aren't raising as fast as they are Bitcoin. I suspect Bitcoin dominance will fall once QT stops, once quantitative tightening stops. We had an FOMC meeting on Wednesday. We're not stopping yet. It's probably going to be this summer, but nonetheless, Bitcoin dominance, it has to come down at some point, right? At some point, Bitcoin dominance will fall. And guess what? When it does fall, it falls fast, right? Look at Bitcoin dominance falling in 2021. It fell off like a cliff. And I suspect it's only a matter of time before Bitcoin dominance falls again and our altcoins skyrocket. It really does feel like it's just a matter of time. Okay, kind of the same thing here. We're showing on the 24-hour chart, yes, Bitcoin's up 1% or so, but a lot of other projects are still in the red or neutral. So it's just a matter of time. Huge inflows from the Bitcoin ETFs. IBIT has not posted their numbers yet for Wednesday. And IBIT, that is BlackRock's ETF, they haven't posted their numbers yet for Wednesday, but I suspect it is going to be a big day. And guess what? If it's not big today, it's definitely going to be big on Thursday and Friday. Now that we have more states adopting a Bitcoin strategic reserve, giving us the green light to go all in. I thought this was a really interesting tweet too. They're saying IBIT, again, that's BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF. They're saying that their Bitcoin ETF inflows just from this one ETF has outpaced gold's ETF inflows, yet gold is up 23% on the year and Bitcoin's only up 4%. So maybe that means things are coming, right? Gold, we know gold has had a really great rally to start off 2025. I think Bitcoin is going to follow gold's rally. It's just a matter of time. We've been talking about that in the Discord down below, which again is completely free. If you're trying to build an awesome community with rock solid folks, you're trying to navigate crazy times in crypto, because guess what? Crypto can be hectic. Join the Discord down below, completely free. We have nothing to sell you. There's going to be a pinned comment. And also, I'm dropping some alpha, some exclusive news on projects that are going to be launching within the next month or two. Keep your eye out for it. Other big news is China is flooding the market with cash because they are doing QE, quantitative easing, right? They are injecting $1 trillion into the system, right? This is huge. We add more money to the system. Well, guess what? Risk on assets love when we inject liquidity into the system. So this is good. I suspect global liquidity, it's going to keep on rising, right? It's going to keep on rising. This is a chart of global liquidity, and you can see it's just been going straight up and to the right. And risk on assets love more money. The other interesting thing is NVIDIA stock blew up towards the end of the trading day as President Trump prepared to remove the Biden-era chip export restrictions. What this means in simple layman's terms is that it's going to be easier for NVIDIA to ship their AI chips to other countries. And guess what? If this is good for NVIDIA, it means it's good for the S&P. And if the S&P does well, Bitcoin and other risk on assets tend to do well. So this was really great. I actually think this is super underrated. I honestly think now is the time to have exposure to this market. And if you want to have exposure, leveraged exposure, my BTCC link is going to be down below. Not going to spend a lot of time on this, but 10% bonus on first time deposits, no KYC, no VPN. You can use a ton of leverage. Check them out. They are a partner of the channel. So if you use my link down below, it helps me out. Also, my website down below, if you want to get to know me, InvestWithDoc.com. Appreciate all the support. We're almost at 7,500 subscribers. Sounds crazy. We're going to end on this. This is super, super underrated. I'm trying to make these videos shorter because my last one went almost 20 minutes. And I know most folks don't have the attention span of 20 minutes. So trying to keep this under 10 minutes. How wild is this? Once Bitcoin hits 101,000, which again, in my opinion, is only a matter of time, Bitcoin is going to flip Google, one of the most successful Magnificent Seven companies out there. Guess what? Once we hit 140, we flip NVIDIA. 150, we flip Apple. 164, we flip Microsoft. Here's the wild thing. Bitcoin needs to be over 7 figures, over $1 million per Bitcoin before it flips gold. And you know what that tells me? We are all early. There is so much more juice left to squeeze here. We really are early. Let me know down in the comments, when are we going to hit $100,000? It's coming soon. I read all the comments. If you got any value out of this, hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys on my next video.